Hello, FlossTubers. Guess what? We are Crystal
and Lisa,
and we're Stitching the Dream.
Today we're stitching the dream from Florida.
From Cape Coral, Florida. So we are on a working vacation. We are.
We're the nannies.
Yes, we are. We are the nannies. So my oldest son and his wife and their 4 children out of 6 children went on a Bahama cruise. And this is her parents' Florida home. And we are watching the 2 younger children, which is a
almost
3-year-old and a 1.5 years. And so
it's tiring.
It is exhausting.
Fun. Luckily, they're very good kids.
They're amazing
kids, very happy kids, and there's a pool.
And as you can hear, there's a waterfall coming out of the hot tub that flows into the pool.
Yeah, so I apologize for the background noise, but
that's right. But we didn't want to video inside. That's right, because we're on vacation. Can't you tell from our great tans?
Look how tan.
Woo.
Yeah, this blonde is tan.
Ooh. We're all nice and tan now. So, but they're on a really good schedule, though.
Yeah, the kids are really great.
So
the only problem we have is the day we took them off schedule.
Oh, we went to the beach. Guys.
Don't take infants to the beach.
I mean, it's a great idea to go to the beach, but it was a mess. It was an absolute mess.
It was great on paper.
It was. It looked, I mean, when we tell people, oh, we went to Sanibel Island.
Walked on the beach.
Played in the water.
Went
to this wonderful outside restaurant
Yeah. It sounds great.
Had shrimp and crab wraps. Oh.
But
in reality,
the kids were eating sand. There was gunk all over.
Oh my gosh! The baby pooped sand for 2 days. We took a wagon. Okay, so on Sanibel, you got to pay to go over. You got to pay to park, and then
you got to pay to get off the island.
To get off the island, you got to pay. And then we're toting this big wagon full of sand toys, 2 babies. Do you know how hard it is to pull a wagon full of stuff? Plus
through the sand,
through the deep sand.
It was a mess. It was a mess.
We got home that night, and I was looking at her, and I'm like, I'm sore.
Can we just put them to bed? I don't care if it's 4 in the afternoon. We didn't do that. We didn't. But the schedule was a little messed up. They were a little messed up. But other than that, it's been wonderful.
It has been wonderful. She's the early morning person, so she gets the 2.5-year-old. He gets up at about, what time did you say?
6:30.
About 6:30. And then I am the late night person, so I usually stay up watching a movie or stitching until, last night was about midnight. And so the baby doesn't get up until about 8:30. So that's perfect for me. Lordy day, if I had to do this by myself, it would not have been
a wreck.
It would be a wreck. Because then we eat breakfast, clean up from breakfast, which also, oh my gosh, I am so glad that we are opposites because she loves to cook, I love to clean. So she cooks
works out well.
literally all of our meals, makes all of our lunches, and I clean up after it. Oh my gosh, it's perfect.
Well, and I'm a messy cook, so.
Hey, do you know how many dishes 4 people use? When we use paper plates and little paper boats, it's perfect.
It's been great, and I'm really glad you asked me to come.
Oh, it was wonderful.
It's been fun.
And then
breaking the.
Yeah, and then the kids nap for 2 hours, so we get pool time by ourselves.
Yeah. It's been great.
And then they go to bed early.
Early-ish.
And then we stitch.
Yeah.
Oh
we go for
my
walks.
gosh.
We put them in the stroller and go for walks in the evening.
Yes. Oh, that is so nice. We go for walks after they get up from naps and have a little bit of a snack. And then we take walks because, believe me, guys, Cape Coral, it's beautiful.
Here. Absolutely beautiful here. The homes, oh my goodness.
Oh, and some homes are the smaller, adorable. Every home is incredibly manicured.
Yeah.
And then we go to some streets, and there are flat-out mansions.
It's a lot of fun. Fun to walk around.
It is fun. unless the 2.5-year-old, who is now really good on potty training, has to pee. Guess what? We're not close to the house. So Grandma,
in that mansion's front yard. Really? Oh my.
There was a palm tree that kind of was by itself, and I just walked him up to the tree, and she says,
I'm like, oh my
Crystal,
God,
there's a couple walking behind us, and I said, well, and so I had to explain when they were walking by, he's potty training and he needs to go, it's too far.
The funny thing is the couple that, the man of the couple that was with us was like, that's okay, I do it all the time.
It was hilarious. They were so good about it.
It was funny. It was funny. But anyway.
So it's been wonderful.
It has been great. Yeah. It's been very relaxing. I've actually got a lot of stitching done because being the morning person, you know, I get up, I give the little guy breakfast, we sit and put a movie on, and I just sit and stitch all morning.
Yeah, because he's low-key in the morning. He just wants to sit and veg until he's awake.
Yeah, so I got a lot done on my project. I only stitched on one project down here, but...
Yeah. And believe it or not, I've gotten a lot done on my project.
Yeah.
Not as much as she has, but a lot.
Well, I have a little more time because the mornings, it's a lot easier in the mornings. But.
Yeah. Because once they get up, I'm on Grandma Watch, and I mean, she's just been such an amazing partner, but I try not to have her change poopy diapers. I feel like that's above and beyond.
But
she has, but I really try to catch it. I have
kids and grandkids too, so I know.
But we really wanted to show you some of our stitching. And so I'm going to go first because mine is, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it.
So you only brought the one project down,
right? I only brought one thing down to stitch on because I haven't stitched on this since StitchCon. And so I am doing Hello Winter by Plum Street.
Or as the 2.5-year-old goes, hello. Hello, Winter. It's like, really? You're not even 3 years old.
I know.
Hello.
And you guys are just going to have to get used to the tape because it was fraying so much.
Really bad.
And we don't have a sewing machine here. So I went really into the garage and found tape. But look at this. Oh, you guys.
Look at her little cardinal.
Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
I love your snowflakes.
Oh, and it's so awesome. By the way, this has been so much fun, but I also wanted to show you. I was in Maine last year vacationing with my daughter and her husband, and we went to this little flea market. And my husband. Okay.
Oh, him.
When I say we, but
not
yeah, you guys. Oh, yeah.
Not we.
Well, so we went to this flea market, and I found this. It was a pen, just like one of those little Christmas pins, and I peeled off the pin and glued a magnet on it. Look at it. It's my needle minder. It was perfect for it.
Look how cute that goes with the picture.
Oh, wait a minute. She upset there. Oh, look.
She is perfect on there.
She is perfect. So you guys can do that. You can find old, anything, and take the back of it off. Put a little bit of that, what do they call that? That 5600 or E50. Yeah, 50.
The glue.
Whatever
the
glue. And then just do the magnets. So that was my thing. That's how I do a lot of my needle minders.
So that was your StitchCon start. So
this is my StitchCon start.
I had 2 StitchCon starts. I actually brought my Hello Winter. I haven't pulled it up, but thank goodness I brought it because you were missing 2 colors from your kit. So
I had the fancy threads, but I didn't have the DMCs.
So I was working on my other start, the Majesty by Renato, Parolin, and that's this tall, skinny Christmas tree, which I love.
It's amazing.
So I've been working on that a little bit, and here's where I am.
There, look at
it's so big I can't even fit it on the camera. Let me back it up.
Isn't that pretty?
I'm at about a little more than halfway of the height, so I've got a little bit more. This is about the halfway mark, so it will be twice that tall. And all up here is all the leaves. But look at the birds are coming.
Oh,
I
guys.
put all the birds' bellies in. I don't know if you can see the red. But
and the green shading is wow.
Yeah, but this is super awesome. And I'm doing this on 40 count Picture This Plus Heartland. So
yeah, and I'm doing mine.
It's really pretty.
I'm doing mine, believe it or not, on 36 count.
R&R Natural.
Yeah. R&R Nantucket Gray Brew.
Cool.
Yep. So, other than that, we really don't have a ton.
Yeah. I do have a couple things I can give you guys. I didn't bring them with me because I'm on vacation. That's way too much to bring on a plane.
It
but
is.
A couple of teases that I will give, and next time we video, hopefully I'll show them to you. But I had 2 new starts before we left on vacation.
Oh, that's
One of them is
yes.
and it's called Midnight in the Garden, and I don't remember the designer. I'll have that when I get back home. I'll post that in the comments who the designer is. But I finally got all the fabric. I'm doing on 46 count, something, linen, something. I'll post all that. But my first 46 count piece of anything I started, and I love it, absolutely love it. So I'll get that shown to you. But also, I started my very first chatelaine design. So I'm doing butterfly lace mandala. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. I love it. So I got this. I started on the center part, and I'm working my way out.
It's beautiful.
But I will.
It is absolutely beautiful.
So that's the tease I'm going to give you guys. But when I get back home and we do our next video, I'll show you those because I love it. But I got to the point where I have, you know me, I've got way too many big things started that I'll probably, and I never, and I stress myself out over what should I stitch on, and I spend more time thinking about what am I going to stitch today. So I took Pam Shafter's advice, and I downloaded the app on my phone, the Tiny Decisions app, where you spin the wheel and it tells you this is what you do today. So I entered all my big stuff. I entered my my tree that I just showed you, my Parolin tree, the Heaven and Earth designs that I've got going, my Midnight in the Garden, my chatelaine, my what else have I got? Oh, the Death by Cross Stitch.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't say Death by Chocolate. Usually she does.
There's a couple other big ones that I put in there. And then when I get up in the morning, first thing I do is I spin my wheel while my coffee's brewing. I spin my wheel, and then I know what I'm stitching that day, if I stitch, you know. So
that's true.
It's actually worked out well where I actually get stuff done instead of stressing, going, oh, I don't know.
And it's fun for you. You
really
like it.
It is kind of fun.
Yeah.
So I don't have to think. I can just do.
Yeah.
I like that. So anyway, that's my little bit of
That's
my
really
little
nice.
bit of something.
I'll be starting my Christmas ornaments soon. I'm gonna probably. I like to stitch on one thing at a time.
You do.
But the main thing, what happens is I start something and then I find something else. But, you guys are going to really love, which I couldn't bring with me because it's too big, is my summer. And you guys are really going to like what I've done with it. And I didn't like the Adirondack chair on the R, so I changed it to me and something about me. But, by the way, if you guys, what's Megan's last name? She's on Instagram. Megan Roberts? I think it's Megan Roberts. She did a summer. And oh my gosh, you guys have got to go on Instagram and see her summer. It's probably the best one I've ever seen. The best one I've ever seen.
I'll have to go look. I haven't seen it.
Oh my gosh, you guys, you're going to absolutely love it. Her ER on the end of summer is patriotic.
Oh.
I love what she did.
Ooh.
And also, hey, my Texas Stitch Niche girls. I'm coming into town in October, so I'll get you the dates, and we'll post, obviously, before October, but I will get you the dates, and then we can do a Thursday night stitching up at Stitch Niche. I'm really excited. I got to get this one there sometime. You guys are going to love her.
I have so many things, so many trips coming up here. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh, this is true. This is very true.
But
I mean, in October, I have 2 now.
Yeah, you do.
We have Whistle Stop, and then I think either before or after is when we're going to do the Texas, because my daughter is going to be flying into town in September, so I will fly into town. My husband and I are going to fly into town in October. I can't wait to stitch with you guys. I cannot wait to stitch with you guys. So, honestly, life here is so good. Oh,
yeah.
It is so nice to relax by the pool.
Sadly, what is today? Today's Wednesday, July something, and
so true.
we're going back to Cincinnati Friday morning, so that's kind of
Yeah.
one more full day here,
Yep.
and then back to reality, which would be nice because I do miss my husband. I miss you, Mark.
I miss my husband too.
I know, but I
just travel a little
I'm
bit
a
more.
newlywed.
And I'm a 37 years. But I still miss him.
Yeah.
It was so sweet. Every time he called, oh, I miss you. I'm like, I miss you too, but I would miss you a lot less if you would come here to the pool.
There you go.
Hey, that's the one thing that we're going to probably set up at some point is a couples vacation. No kids.
Oh, no kids.
No kids. Even though these two are amazing.
Oh, still a lot of work.
A lot of work.
Anywho.
Yep.
So.
That was a quick one. We just wanted to touch in and, hey, by the way, we're drinking Crush. I'm drinking the grape.
I got
She's
orange
drinking
Crush.
the orange.
Yeah.
And we are Stitching the Dream.